in elementary school at Waddell Elementary, I was very, very, very interested in science. I remember I used to be so curious about all the different scientific discoveries that were going on, found by NASA and a bunch of research firms. And I'm actually going to show you one of the experiments that inspired me to pursue a career in the sciences. So here I have a glass, right? And I have a bottle of Sprite. Who likes Sprite? Okay, so we have Sprite in here. And it fizzes a little, right? And then next, I'm gonna add shampoo. This is just a little bit, right? And then next, I'm gonna add some baking soda. It fizzes a little when I add baking soda, right? It's fizzing, it's fizzing. But who has an idea of what I'm doing right now? Stand up and talk. No, don't be shy. Okay, so we have an idea of what's gonna happen. What happens when I add the vinegar?
It overflows.
It overflows, right? And now the question is, why? As a scientist, you always want to ask questions. Why does it happen? What makes it overflow? When I added the baking soda, it didn't really overflow, right? But the moment I added the vinegar, what happened? It overflowed, right? What made it do that? Chemical reaction, CO2. It's actually because the hydrogen ions in the vinegar reacted with the bicarbonate ions in the baking soda and it released CO2, as you guys said. So clap for yourselves. You guys know what So this was the very first experiment that actually made me interested in the sciences. I was so curious. I was like, how did that happen? It's so cool as an elementary school student. So I actually went to middle school and pursued my curiosity in the sciences. And I actually became captain of the science bowl team and president of the science club as well. In high school, I joined the math team. I excelled in basic sciences such as chemistry, physics, anatomy, and math. And then I went on to college. I pursued a degree in biology at the University of Connecticut, and here I am as a doctoral candidate at Howard University. So health, what is health? When we mention health, what comes to mind? I want to hear from you guys. Doctor, okay. Anything else?
Like a nurse.
A nurse, anything else? Medicine, right? So today I'm going to be presenting to you on 4 pillars of health: medicine, dentistry, pharmacy, and nursing. We're going to start off with medicine. To be a medical doctor, you have to ask yourself, what type of person am I? Am I compassionate? Can I deal with seeing so much blood at once? Who thinks they can deal with that? Great. So you have to ask yourself, who am I? And once you figure that out, you can figure out if medicine is the right track for you. Usually it takes 4 years to achieve your bachelor's degree and then to go on to pursue your doctorate in medicine. The salary is very nice though, as I'm sure you can see. You can make roughly $150,000 a year as a general physician, or you can specialize and make anywhere between $200,000 to $1 million. Pretty awesome. Up next is pharmacy, and that's where I specialize in. To be a pharmacist, you can go to school for roughly 6 years or 8 years. I took the 8-year track. I pursued my undergrad degree first and then went on into the doctoral program. But people do take 6 years to become a doctor of pharmacy. So you can pursue retail pharmacy, you can go into manufacturing, or even hospital pharmacy as well. The salary is about 80 grand to 120 grand. Not too shabby, right? And then nursing. Nursing, you can make roughly, it varies. You can make roughly $30,000 to $60,000 a year, or you can become a nurse practitioner and make much more. And as a nurse, you'll work in the emergency room, in operating rooms, and intensive care units. Dentistry. To become a dentist, you can generally follow the same course that you would if you were trying to pursue medicine. You would take the same classes. A lot of the people that you meet in your bio classes, in your chemistry classes, your anatomy classes, can branch off into medicine or into dentistry. So they're very, very highly correlated. And the salary is also great. You can make roughly $100,000 to $200,000 as well. So that leaves me with my message. Going into pharmacy, I had a lot of questions. Is this the right career for me? And as you can see, there's so many avenues they can delve into as a health sciences professional, right? You can go into medicine, dentistry, nursing, or pharmacy. And I chose pharmacy because I genuinely love organic chemistry. I love science, I love putting things together and creating experiments. And that's what kind of attracted me into the pharmaceutical industry and creating medicine. So my message to you is analyze yourself. Figure out the type of person that you are. What are your interests? What do you like to do? And once you figure that out, picking a profession should be so easy to do because it won't be a job anymore. It'll be doing what you love and pay for it, right? So that concludes my presentation. Does anyone have any questions?
Breakout session.
Great, so if you have any questions, you can come to me during the breakout session. Thank you.